guys, it's Brit. Tonight we're here with a little update on Allinwithari. She recently announced something and it completely imploded and made her look like a pathological liar. And she is a liar, allegedly, in my opinion, about a lot of the things that she puts out. But if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on this most recent catastrophe clusterfuck, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so if you're clicking on this video, chances are you're following the Allinwithari nonsensical, as the mask slips away YouTube vlog show. I don't know what she's calling herself nowadays, but she is definitely much more than a grifter. And I wanted to talk about this because it not only ties in with things that I have said, it also ties into trust in YouTubers as a whole. And this is obviously something that I talk about a lot, some of the misleading content that YouTubers can put out and how they lose the trust of their audience. And once you permanently lose the trust of your audience, in my opinion, it's really hard to come back from that. And that's why it's just really important that the things that you do choose to put out and you do choose to make public, that it's factual, and don't mislead people, and don't come out and say that you're this poor little girl when the facts would show otherwise and people can put two and two together. Just stop lying. I don't understand why asking for honesty is such a task in this day and age. It seems like not only on the internet but also in real life. It's like I come across situations and it's just dishonest, deceptive, schemy people all around. So either way, first things first, she decided to put out on her community page 2 days ago, interview with Rude Jude for Real on the All Out Show, Sirius XM channel Shade 45, will be Friday at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. And then today, which is Friday, she said, today's the day, Shade 45, Rude Jude All Out Show, Sirius XM. And as people do, they tuned in because people that are following Allinwithari are interested in what she has to say. Is this person platforming someone that they know a lot about, or do they know a little bit about her and what's going on? So people went to tune in. And not only was Ari not on the show, she was not mentioned, and someone contacted the station and they had no clue who she was. So obviously there are a couple of things that could have happened with this. Maybe it was postponed again. Maybe Ari got her days mixed up and it was her fault. But the thing that spoke to me the most was the fact that they had no clue who Ari was, who Allinwithari was, who this homeless YouTuber that they were supposed to have on. And typically with collaborations like this, they're going to know who this person is because, hey, guess what? They're supposed to be participating in this collab, this podcast, this video, this Instagram photo, like whatever it is. You're going to know who the person is, bare minimum. So I think that this was just something else that she was putting out. At this point, I'm not sure if she is just kind of like making a joke out of all of this, making a mockery out of all of this to see how many people continue to believe her, or if she's just really grasping onto straws and hoping that some of the people that aren't looking into her continue to follow and support her. I am not sure what her end game is, but at this point, it just looks embarrassing. I think a lot of us that spend a lot of time on social media and on YouTube and things like that, it's not so much that people are hate watching Ari, they're watching in disbelief as to the people who were made, quote, popular on social media platforms. Because you can have someone who is legitimately living out of their car. They're actually homeless. They actually got out of a really bad relationship. they're actually trying to better their situation. They actually have a job that they don't quit. They're not going to Mercedes-Benz dealerships. And those people will have 500 subscribers and not get any views on their videos, and they're actually playing by the rules, doing the right things. And it's disheartening as an internet society to see some of the absolute idiots that are made famous on these platforms, and Ari is definitely one of those, and that's obviously just my opinion. And I think that she is a sham. I think that she is a con artist, and I think that it's absolutely disgusting the way that she has profited from this false storyline that she has created and continues to add to the web of half-truths that she has decided to put out. And as I said, I think while she's still getting clicks and views and support from people, she's going to continue on this train wreck. And then once it crashes and burns, she's just going to run away forever, and we're never going to hear from her again. And I think that that's the way that her saga is going to go online. And of course, that is just speculation. But the second thing I want to talk about is she also, on her community page, decided to quote the great Jeffree Star by saying, quote, "As I've grown spiritually, mentally, and everything else, I've really wanted less." And she adds Jeffree Star. And of course, there are a lot of Bible verses and people leaving all kinds of things about God and Jesus and so on and so forth, as is very clear in a lot of her comment sections, whatever. But the funny thing with Ari is that she is still extremely materialistic, considering the quote conditions that she has been given. And the reason that I say that is because she is someone who will jump at the opportunity to stay in a really fancy hotel. She is someone who jumps at the opportunity to pick up very expensive habits like her vape and her, smoking weed. And while I have no issues with any of those, you're exploiting homelessness and giving lies and half-truths to people in order to collect a paycheck. And the really interesting thing about all of this is to say that you want less. I guess she throws her child in the mix of that as well. And that's obviously speculation, but to say that you want less while you're cashing out on YouTube by exploiting homelessness, I think is one of the dumbest things that I've seen this year. And I've seen a lot of really dumb things on YouTube this year. So she can put out all the quotes that she wants, but just to finish out my thoughts on this post specifically, let's also talk about the fact that she's quoting Jeffree Star. And anyone who knows anything knows that Jeffree Star has been extremely toxic and problematic on this platform and many others. And he is not someone who I would ever take a quote from and post it as if it was supposed to be inspirational, motivational, positive, uplifting, anything of the sort, because he is just not someone who has the values or the integrity that I would ever want to align myself with. And that's obviously a personal problem. But I think it says a lot that she's over here trying to say that she is the godly minimalist Christian girl that was handed a really bad deck of cards, when in fact the facts would prove otherwise. And now we have her lying about media appearances allegedly and quoting someone like Jeffree Star. So what an odd just bag of bullshit, in my opinion. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and I don't want this video to be super long, I'm trying to just hit on a few things that I've come across over the last couple of days. She did put out this video. It was a short, and it has her dancing and doing her quote thing from her car. And this video has 703 likes to 359 dislikes. It has over 900 comments, and people are not having it. This is just getting sad now. She needs medication and therapy. What You Doing Coconuts. So Rude Jude's show was rescheduled. He's still sick video, unfortunately for you. He was on air today, you know, the show that you would allegedly be on. Today must have been payday. It wasn't. We still have a few more days for that. She's obviously still got some people that are supporting her. Anytime I make a video about Ronnie, now I usually get a couple of comments. They have slowed down as of lately, but I still get the select few that are, leave her alone, you're jealous, you're bashing. Bashing is like the word of 2022. Evidently delivering commentary on public videos is bashing people. You know, I've not ever attacked her for the way that she looks. I'm going off of her actions, her words, her inconsistencies, and I just think that that is such a narrow-minded argument to try to come forward with when all of the facts and all of the evidence show that Ronnie is just not a good person at her core. And I hope that she gets the help that she needs. But in the interim, I will not agree with her putting out these videos and misleading people without having an opinion about it. Am I telling anyone to not donate to her? No, but you should fully know who it is that you are supporting, and I'm here to call out her BS just like I do for a lot of other YouTubers. So either way, that's a little update on Ronnie, Allinwithari, Ari, Ronnie Spur, whatever you want to call her. So either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.